Hi, I'm Chivo, and welcome to Table for Two. We have Virginia's very own Mudane.
What's up, guys? Mudane. Some of you guys know me as Miggy. Some of you guys know me as Michael. I come from Woodbridge, Virginia. I rep the DMV, but I'm for the world, you know what I'm saying?
The world.
Yeah, I appreciate Chivo for having me. You know, we're about to get into this.
So, where are we at today?
We're at Jollibee. This is basically Filipino Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what Jollibee is, like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I used to eat this shit every day. I was a fat ass kid growing up. Literally every day I would just, after school, get chicken, get some rice, get some gravy, and I'll eat the rice with the gravy, crush this joint, and then go home, take a nap. But basically, this is a staple in Filipino culture.
So, I got the chicken tenders. He got fried chicken, right?
Yeah.
So, we're spicy. So, we're gonna dive in, you know, see how it is. We're gonna give you a rating. For me, it's the first time, so it should be fun. You know, hold up. All right. So, now, I'm gonna give it, it's very juicy. Textures are good. The sauce is really good, right here. This is the sriracha, I believe, sriracha sauce. Really good. Sauce is like a 10 out of 10, spicy, just how I like it. The chicken, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It's actually really good. I got the chicken tenders, like I said. Texture is crispy, juicy. It has everything a chicken tender needs. So, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Yo, get that joint with the gravy.
I'm gonna crush it. All right, bad. Now we're gonna try with the gravy.
That shit hard. The gravy fire. That shit juicy, dog, for real. Honestly, it's either McDonald's or Jollibee that people fuck with over in the Philippines. But you know, it's free Palestine right now, so we're not fucking with McDonald's. So you know which one to fuck with.
Jollibee.
And I'm trying to get that sponsorship too.
Mudane. From what I've seen, I think your life is anything but mundane. Could you explain to the people what mundane means?
For those who don't know, mundane is regular, boring, and just pretty much plain, right? And you know, I kind of took that word, kind of claimed it for myself, and like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my name mundane, but people around me, things that I do, the place that I go to is not really mundane, you feel me? So.
Okay, so I got the message, okay. FWM.
Yeah.
What does FWM mean? For those who don't know.
That's funny as shit, yeah. Shout out to Josh Belvedere. For those of you guys who don't know, that's my man's Belvedere's from Rockville, Maryland. He's over in LA doing his thing right now with Tommy Richmond. They're doing their thing, they're killing shit. But you know, Belvedere, he's Filipino. Obviously, I'm Filipino. We made an inside joke called FWM. And basically, it's Filipinos with motion. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? It's like everywhere we go. If we're at fucking DC, if we're in LA or some shit, and then motion's going on, we just be like, yo, hold up, yo, we got so much motion going on right now. Like, we're Filipinos. We're the only Filipinos with motion, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of like spearheading that movement. You know, it's an inside joke, but I'm trying to make it an actual thing. Yeah.
Shout out to Josh.
Chivo through Josh. He actually told me about Chivo. I think I met you at my show, right? That's
The Pocket in DC.
He been told me about you.
For real? Shout out to Josh. What kind of people listen to your music?
Honestly, I think everybody, I mean, this is just me, right? I think the general, simple, everyday person can listen to my music, but I think the demographic that I think really associates with it the most are like fly dudes, pretty women that get it, and yeah, really, honestly, that's it. That's my target audience. You know, if you don't get it, you don't get it, and I mean, I hope you get it, but you know, the ones that do, they get it.
So would you say there's like a lot of like, you know what I mean, like love themes, you know what I mean, like girl talking about girl?
You know, I love women. They're a big part of my life. You feel me?
They inspire you.
They inspire me.
They inspire you.
You know, free thug. But what's it called? I think a lot of my songs either have to do with women, love. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper, so I'm not misogynistic, but I swear, like, you know, in this rap life, you kind of gotta say some misogynistic things. But, you know, we're not misogynistic. It's just for the image, right? But for most of it, you know, I think it is mainly towards women.
Have you ever had your heart broken before?
I fucking I thank all the girls that broke my heart, man. I think so. My last album, You Women Say Mistakes, that thing's about all heartbreak, dude. And it's like if I could text my ex right now and thank her for like my first heartbreak, I would do that right now. Sure, I would do it right now. Nah, I'm not doing that.
What have you learned though, like, you know, from those heartbreaks?
Well, how to maneuver with other women, the dating scene. You know, how to keep your emotions in check, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you're young and then you haven't experienced something like that before, it's easy to crash out and just like, you know what I'm saying, be depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was depressed. Yeah. But I feel like everybody needs that though to find themselves. So, you know, guys out there, encourage your bitch to break your heart so you can run the bag up. You feel me?
What does inspire your music, your sound style?
Shit, honestly, everything around me, dude. All of the music I listen to, the people around me, the things my friends do. Sometimes I'll get inspiration from like, you know, a friend's lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't necessarily lived that, but like I have bits and pieces, so I can kind of like, you know, in my mind, I'll incorporate it in some shit, a formal way. But women, like I said, yeah, you know, clothes. And that new Cardi shit that's been dropping lately, that's my inspiration right now, dude. Evil Jordan's crazy. You know what I mean? That shit's tough.
How long have you been officially putting out music?
8 months now.
8 months?
Yeah, 7 months now, yeah. I mean, you know, I'm not like, I won't say like I'm like solidified yet or anything like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I have my foot in the door.
Did you always want to be a rapper? Is this like something that you just now got up to start, or did you have other plans?
I wanted to be a fashion designer. That sailed off because I can't draw for shit. So then I wanted to be a model, fucking DJ. I was doing everything at one point, dude. And then I saw my friends that were rapper dudes, they were getting all the hoes and attention. I was like, shit, all right, I want hoes. So this was after my first heartbreak, so I was like, all right, whatever, let me try making music. And then hopped in, and yeah. And then
green light, you just went with it.
Green light, yeah. It started off with a freestyle, and then, well, I'm here now.
So I know you said you wanted to be, you know, a designer, fashion designer. So what does fashion mean to you?
Yeah, I could say some cliche ass shit right now, but honestly, I think it's just your expression for the day, honestly. You know what I'm saying? If I walk out, like, I'm not looking bummy, dude, like, for nothing. Like, I don't care if I'm going to McDonald's. Like, I'm that meme that's like, oh, you're full Rick Owens and 7-Eleven. Like, that's me, dude. Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather look my best than look my bummiest. But I feel like, you know, it's your personality, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I see somebody in, like, you know, some 9-to-5 shit, which isn't bad or anything, it's, like, you know, live a little, dude.
Live a little. So for you, for women, talking about women, can you only date fly women? Or can they be a little basic?
Okay, preferably she has to be fly, but if she's not fly, she has to be willing to be open to me letting, like, me style her and shit so she can get a little fly.
Yeah, so you guys can at least look the part, look together, you know, man.
Like, I can't hate on nobody's style or anything like that, but like, you know, we gotta look cool when we go out. You know? Yeah.
What would you say is like a red flag in red fashion? Like if you seen it, you're like, oh no, like, I can't.
Shit. I don't know if it's a red flag, but for me right now, since I came back from the Philippines recently, I think it's sambas, dude. Like, and there's nothing wrong with sambas. I've owned a pair of sambas too, but like, I think it's just Instagram explore page culture at this point right now too. Yeah. You know, my bad, Spady. I know you have sambas. That's fucking sambas, bro. You have sambas, right? You have sambas? It's okay. We still fuck with sambas, but it's just, I just don't like seeing it with the generic like somebody has like a soccer jersey on with like some fucking baggy jeans and some socks. I was like, dude, like I seen that on TikTok. You feel me? But I mean, it still looks good. It just tells me that like, you know, you're not thinking for yourself.
So what do you think is out? Like something that we should leave behind as far as fashion goes?
Joggers. I mean, yeah, joggers, sambas. Oh, all right, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Timberlands, dude. Like, Timberlands is a staple, but like, I'm seeing which one of y'all wearing it because of Yachty, yo. Like, I see why, like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think, you know, Yachty, Tim, like you said, you know what I mean, the Tims have always been a staple. But do you think, because I've been thinking about it, do you think that Lil Yachty, in some way kind of brought it to, you know, he put it on for the new generation, you know what I mean, the younger kids, you know what I mean, like, not a revival, but, you know, he put them on.
No, he definitely put it on. It's to, like, you know, you can still get fly in some Tims. Like, you know, it's not like, you know, just the generic 2000s fits that, like, people be wearing. Like, you actually put shit on. Yeah. But I think I'm just seeing a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's probably my thing. I'm just always been a person that's like, shit, if a lot of people are on it, like, you know what I mean? Like Uzi, for example. I love Uzi's music, but everybody likes Uzi. Yeah. So I gotta have to sacrifice that shit just cause like everybody like it. Yeah.
Mudane. Yes, sir. What do you hope to achieve from music?
Honestly, dude, I really just want the respect as an artist. Even if I don't blow up, I just want the people that like are in the know to know that I'm nice and that, like, you know what I mean, I can hold my own and I'm not just like a fucking guy that's talking about bullshit. And, you know, I have my crank where I am talking about bullshit, but like for the most part, I feel like I talk about real shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. I mean, if it leads me to being in stages, arenas, whatever, and me getting bread, that's cool, but like, I'm really just doing for me, trying to make music that I would listen to. That's it.
Adding to that, to the last question, what is something you want people to remember about you? You know, when your time goes, you know, it's your time to go, what is something that you want to leave behind?
I don't have anything deep for that, bro, to be honest with you. I think I just want people to know that I was a good part in their life, you know, nothing bad to say, you know, just if I'm dead, people will be at my funeral and be like, yeah, I fucked with Mudane, you know, he was cool, you know what I'm saying? That's really it. Yeah. I don't need to leave like a fucking lasting mark, like I invented electricity or anything like that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm cool.
So would you want them to party? You know what I mean? Would you want them, do you want like a live, you know what I mean, like a party, like going to adding that, or do you want people to be sad? Like,
shit, I want like 2 funerals, for real, dude. I always tell people this too, and like I'm not capping for the camera or anything like that. You can ask people I've told this to. When I die, I want a casket, and I want to be in the casket, obviously, and then I want like 100 bitches in Brazil, like walking me through the streets of fucking Rio de Janeiro, holding up my casket, and then you see all of them crying. You see them like Twitter videos of like Dominican dudes with the fucking motorcycle and shit, and like they crying like shit when somebody dead. That's what I want. And then for my realistic funeral, I want people there, you know, all my family and friends, and like prayers out and everything. But ideally, I want 100 big booty Brazilian bitches carrying me out to fucking Rio de Janeiro.
Mudane, thank you for coming.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for having me, man.
Thank you.
This shit's cool.
Guys, Mudane on all platforms. Anything else you want to say?
Shit, shout out my team, EDC, not the EDM joint. Every dollar counts. Another thing, shout out my manager, Spady. Cooking shit up. He just dropped Camp Spady today. If you guys don't know, it was pretty much an artist camp where people from all over Virginia, New York, yada, were pulled up and made some great music. So yeah, pretty much shout out to Chivo, shout out to Chivo's team. You know, I appreciate everybody here. Cool experience, and now I'm about to crush the fucking food, dude. I'm hungry as shit.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode.